If you're reading this, chances are you've experienced a life filled with transformation, growth, and no shortage of challenges. You've likely worked hard, raised families, built careers, and pursued many of the milestones that life often presents. But now, as you find yourself in a different phase, one that's further along the journey, I want to offer a message that may seem simple, yet is incredibly significant, especially for those of us who have been navigating life for decades. That message is this: do less. At first glance, it may sound counterintuitive, even a little strange, in a world that relentlessly promotes the idea that we must do more work, more engagement, more productivity. But I ask you to pause for a moment and think. You've spent a lifetime doing more. Your life has been filled with achievements, responsibilities, and societal expectations. The question now is, after all this time, what truly matters? What is worth your energy now? Doing less might actually be the key to discovering deeper fulfillment. Let me clarify, though. I'm not suggesting that you give up or check out from life altogether. Far from it. What I mean by doing less is that you begin to make conscious decisions about where to focus your energy. At this stage, you likely understand better than ever that time is one of the most valuable resources you have. For many years, the message from society was to work hard, build wealth, and pursue status. But is that still the smartest approach? Perhaps now is the time to rethink what success looks like. So many of us were raised with the idea that happiness comes from accumulating wealth, possessions, or accolades. Yet as we age, we start to realize that true happiness isn't something that can be bought or earned through work alone. It's something we nurture by focusing on the things that genuinely bring us joy. Take a moment and ask yourself, what would I like less of in my life? Less stress? Fewer obligations? Less noise? In the quiet moments of reflection, many of us come to understand that freedom, not accumulation, is what brings lasting contentment. Freedom from the rat race, from endless commitments, from doing things that no longer have meaning or purpose. It's about freeing yourself from the hustle and choosing what matters most. As you reevaluate, you might find that time has become more precious than money. In a world where money has long been equated with success, it's easy to forget that there are other currencies like time, relationships, and personal well-being that are just as, if not more, important. For so many of us, we spent our lives working toward a future, saving, planning, striving for a comfortable life. But when that future finally arrives, we are often left to ask, what is truly valuable now? When you reach a certain age, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, the things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. The size of your bank account or the things you own may not matter as much anymore. What becomes most valuable is the time you have left, the moments spent with loved ones, the ability to savor simple pleasures, and to embrace the small moments that used to slip by unnoticed. Money is still important. It provides security and comfort. But once your basic needs are met, the question becomes, what do you do with your time now? As you enter this phase, I encourage you to place just as much, if not more, importance on your time as you once did on accumulating wealth. Time, once gone, is gone forever. You can't buy it back, and it's the one thing you can never get more of. Let's also talk about work. For decades, many of us have been taught that hard work is the key to success and fulfillment. But as we reach later stages in life, it becomes clear that doing more work doesn't always lead to a fuller life. In fact, it may take you further away from the things that really matter, the things that make life truly rich. Perhaps you've already retired, or maybe you're considering scaling back from the daily grind. This is the perfect time to ask yourself, what does work really mean to me now? Work has often been the centerpiece of our lives, but life beyond work offers a new form of freedom. In this phase, you get to choose how you spend your days. Think about it. What obligations can you let go of? What activities no longer serve your happiness or contribute to your well-being? More importantly, what would you like to do more of? For some, it might be as simple as spending more time outdoors, taking morning walks, or revisiting hobbies that were once pushed aside. For others, it could mean exploring new passions, learning new skills, or spending more time with family and friends. The beauty of this stage in life is that the choices are yours to make. You get to decide where to place your focus, your energy, and your time. You've earned the right to prioritize what truly matters. And in doing so, you may discover that doing less in certain areas of your life can make space for more of the things that bring you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. This is your opportunity to embrace a new way of being. Instead of pushing yourself to keep up with the expectations and pressures of the world, take a step back and ask yourself what you truly want. The idea of doing less isn't about quitting or withdrawing. It's about finding balance and focusing on what truly nourishes your soul. The world might tell you to do more, but at this stage, doing less might just be the wisest decision of all. As we move through life, we often find ourselves chasing after more things, more achievements, more responsibilities. But have you ever stopped to think that the real key to happiness and fulfillment might not be in accumulating more, but in letting go? What if the answer lies in subtracting, not adding, to our lives? Now, at a stage in life where you've gained experience, it's the perfect time to reflect on everything that fills your days. How much of it truly brings value to your life? And how much is simply the result of habits or societal expectations? There's a remarkable freedom in realizing you don't have to do everything, and you don't have to fill every second with tasks and obligations. Instead, focus on what makes you feel alive. Letting go of unnecessary commitments and simplifying your life opens up space for real joy. It's about saying no to the things that don't serve you, so you can say yes to what truly matters. At this stage in life, you may find that what brings you joy is simpler than you thought. It could be a moment with loved ones, a quiet cup of coffee in the morning, or the gentle sound of birds greeting the day. These things, unlike material wealth, don't cost anything, yet they enrich your life in ways that no amount of money can. In a world obsessed with acquiring more wealth, more status, more success, you might find that the joy you seek comes in having less. Less noise, less pressure, fewer distractions. True peace often lies in simplicity, in the small, quiet moments that we might have overlooked when we were younger. So what are the things that truly bring you joy? Is it a walk through the park, a meaningful conversation with an old friend, or the comfort of a good book on a quiet evening? Whatever it is, make room for those moments. They are the ones that will matter most in the end. Another powerful lesson that becomes clearer as we age is the realization that other people's opinions no longer hold the weight they once did. When we're younger, we tend to care a lot about how we're perceived, constantly worrying about what others think of us. But as the years go by, you begin to understand that others' opinions are just that, opinions. They don't define who you are or dictate how you should live your life. Whether it's the way you look, the choices you make, or the lifestyle you choose, remember that you don't owe anyone an explanation. This is your life, and you've earned the right to live it on your terms. Let go of the need for approval. Wear what makes you feel comfortable. Do what brings you joy. The only opinion that truly matters now is your own. One of the toughest lessons in life, especially as we grow older, is learning to let go of control. We spend so much time planning for the future, hoping for a perfect outcome, that we sometimes forget to live in the present. Many of us have spent decades setting goals, saving money, and preparing for a future we envisioned. But the reality is that life rarely goes as planned, and that's okay. There is immense freedom in letting go of the need to control the future. The truth is, we can't predict what's coming next, whether it's a financial change, health issues, or anything else that life throws at us. The beauty of letting go is that it frees us to live fully in the present moment, the only moment over which we have any control. Instead of constantly worrying about what lies ahead, try shifting your focus. What can you enjoy today? What can you do now that will make your life a little brighter? By embracing uncertainty and releasing rigid expectations, you open yourself up to unexpected joys and moments of peace. Let go of the constant pressure to plan ahead. Trust that you've done enough, and now it's time to savor the present. After a lifetime of hard work and fulfilling your responsibilities, you've earned the right to experience peace and presence. Lastly, one of the most profound changes we can make as we age is to embrace gratitude. It's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what we've lost over the years, our youth, perhaps some abilities, or loved ones. But it's just as important to recognize all that we still have. Gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion. It's a practice that can transform your outlook on life. By focusing on the things you are thankful for, you create a shift in your perspective that leads to lasting happiness. As you reflect on the course of your life, think about the things that really matter. You don't need to chase after more to be content. Instead, find freedom in letting go of what no longer serves you. Embrace the joy and simplicity. Trust in yourself and let go of the need to control everything. And most importantly, live with gratitude for all the gifts you've received, both big and small. Life may not always go according to plan, but the beauty of living on your terms, focusing on what truly matters, and appreciating the present moment can lead to a deep, lasting happiness. Life has a unique way of shifting when we pause each day to acknowledge the things we're thankful for, no matter how small. This simple practice has the power to redirect our focus. Instead of dwelling on what's missing or what could be better, we begin to see the beauty in what's already here. It might be the comforting warmth of the morning sun, the laughter shared with loved ones, or even the feeling of the cool breeze as we take a walk. These moments, though fleeting, are the building blocks of a life filled with joy, even amidst life's inevitable challenges. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the struggles we face, especially as we age. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, but rather choosing to see and appreciate the good things that still surround us. It's about finding beauty in the little things. And by doing so, we nurture a deeper happiness, one that doesn't rely on circumstances or achievements, but is instead rooted in a deep sense of appreciation for what we have. When we adopt this mindset of gratitude, it becomes a guiding force, encouraging us to cherish every experience, every person, and every small moment. In the end, it is this gratitude that transforms ordinary events into extraordinary memories. As we continue through life, particularly after years spent raising families, advancing careers, and reaching milestones, many of us begin to ask ourselves, what's my purpose now? In earlier stages, purpose often seemed tied to major accomplishments, career success, personal recognition, or fulfilling roles within our families. But as we grow older, purpose doesn't have to be about grand achievements. It can be found in the quiet, meaningful moments of daily life. Purpose isn't a fixed destination. It's a fluid, evolving part of who we are. It can be seen in the connections we make with others, the simple acts of kindness we offer, or the ways we continue to contribute to the world, even in small ways. Sometimes, purpose is found in the joy of supporting a friend, sharing wisdom with the younger generation, or nurturing the relationships that matter most to us. For many, this stage in life offers a chance to rediscover passions that may have been set aside during busier years. It might be gardening, painting, volunteering, or caring for a pet. These activities, while seemingly modest, enrich our lives in ways that are deeply fulfilling. The sense of purpose they provide isn't reliant on external recognition or accolades. Remember, purpose doesn't have to be chased. It's already present in the choices and actions you make each day. By living intentionally, being present in the moment, and staying true to your values, you can find meaning and fulfillment in even the smallest of things. Purpose isn't about doing more. It's about fully embracing the life you've built and the people you hold dear. Living with purpose is about being authentic, understanding that your worth isn't defined by what you do, but by who you are and how you engage with the world around you. The beauty of this stage in life is that it allows you to find purpose in a deeper, more profound way. It's not about ticking off a checklist of accomplishments. It's about finding joy in the very act of being. As you reflect on your life and the path ahead, remember that these later years are often filled with a blend of reflection, change, and a sense of newfound freedom. You've earned the right to slow down, to focus on what truly matters, and to live according to your own values. This chapter isn't about accumulating more things or striving for more achievements. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you and embracing the simple joys that remain. Freedom is found in the quiet moments, whether it's the laughter of those you love, the peace of nature, or the knowledge that you are enough, just as you are. You no longer need to prove anything. You have the freedom to live your life on your own terms. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, what's next for you? Will you choose to let go of the noise and welcome in the peace? Will you release the expectations of others and embrace your own path? Whatever you decide, always remember this. You are free. You have the power to shape the rest of your journey. Enjoy it. Cherish it. And above all, be free. Thank you for joining me in this reflection. I hope this message has resonated with you. If you found these words inspiring, I'd love to hear from you. Comment with a 1 if you feel motivated, or 0 if you'd like to share how we can improve. Your feedback means everything to me. Let's continue this journey together, and remember, every step you take matters. Keep moving forward with gratitude, purpose, and freedom. I can't wait to see where your journey leads.